What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Cheap Shot Music Podcast. I'm Jack.
I'm Justin.
And let's start with today's top hits. All right, Justin, what do we have on the list today?
So we have the new Beyoncé album.
Exciting.
Renaissance.
Yes.
Finally came out.
Mhm.
And we have Summer Renaissance off that album.
Yes, let's take a listen. Yeah, I don't know. House music this summer has just been the theme,
popping.
and I don't like it.
Popping.
I don't really like it that much.
Here's a hot take for you. This has been
Sure.
the best thing that has come out in July.
Yeah, or even possibly this summer too. Especially if we're comparing it to Honestly Nevermind by Drake.
Drake.
Talk about generic. I mean, seriously.
It's made for the club.
Or a Chanel store.
A Chanel store.
Mm-hmm.
A great elevator. I would remember that elevator. Yeah.
Yep.
But I'm having a big problem with this song because I heard it right away and it reminded me of a song by Donna Summer that is in a lot of commercials, and it's I Feel Love. Let's take a listen.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jack, just
break it down.
Oh my gosh.
So it's the same key. It's the same exact key. That's one thing that'll make it sound exactly like the same song. But not only that, the little melody is also the exact same melody.
It's like the
only
same
difference is the
tone.
rhythm. Well, the only difference is the rhythm. Beyonce's is like da 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 da, and Donna Summer's "I Feel Love" is da 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 or some shit like that. You know.
So it's even more simplified. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Honestly, the Donna Summer one has more texture,
and it's more interesting in my opinion as well.
Maybe because they used real instruments and didn't construct it on a DAW.
Well, that could be. I mean, I also think it has something to do with the mentality of musicians previous to us, because you didn't have as much technology, so you had to make what you had go a lot further than
For sure.
What was possible or what you thought was possible. For example, the easiest one I can think of to describe how modern musicians think about music versus how old musicians think about music is how if you were going to do a train sound in a live set that you were playing, nowadays you just hit a file, like an MP3 file, and play a recording, right? Like with a sampler. The old way that you would have done that is you'd have the trumpet player make some sort of sound, or the flute player make some sort of sound.
Or that wooden box that sounds like train.
Or have a snare drum with some brushes, and then the
Yeah.
So the thing is you would have someone trying to recreate the sound versus someone just having the sound at your full disposal. The difference being it's you had to come up with a creative solution to get the thing that you wanted, versus nowadays you don't have to be creative at all to get something that sounds really good.
So, okay, here's a question, Jack.
Yeah.
Do you think this was purposeful by Beyonce to the voice sounds the exact same. It doesn't necessarily sound like traditional Beyonce either during this part.
I can agree.
It's kind of a rendition of the voice. So she's changing her voice to make it sound like that.
You think she's making it sound like Donna Summer is what you're saying?
Here's the question though.
Okay.
That's just stating a fact. That's just
that she changed her sound of her voice.
For sure.
Fair
enough. So, in your opinion, do you think Beyonce just stole it, or
Well, okay, Beyonce's a world famous artist, so to risk something like that and a giant lawsuit and a
like
headache,
the same thing though.
this could be an example of parallel thinking. So, like, an example of parallel thinking is like if one comedian tells a joke and then another comedian has like a joke that's similar in terms of its content, but a different
Yeah,
punchline,
they went
right?
and got Doritos at the gas station.
Yeah, and versus like they saw guys smoking crack eating Doritos at the gas station,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So the difference being like Carlos Mencia, he actually stole jokes from other people and then reinterpreted them,
Right,
or like
right.
Amy Schumer did the same thing. Whereas, you know, I don't know an example off the top of my head.
Olivia Rodrigo or Ed Sheeran, those
No,
examples.
here's an example from a comedy perspective is like a New York comedian telling jokes about being on the train, like on
Yeah,
the subway. Because
yeah.
you can have a lot of different jokes about being on the subway, and they could still all happen with the theme and subject matter and setting being the subway.
but this song is trying to like gravitate towards the genre of the late 80s.
Yeah, no, definitely. And it's also mixing in kind of that like high fashion music.
It's
you know?
almost like if I went on stage and did the I before E joke by Brian Reagan.
Yeah.
Because that's still a saying.
Yeah.
But
It could be totally stolen. Yeah. I don't know.
I'm leaning
This
towards...
is towing the line pretty heavily, I'm not going to lie. So, yeah, you heard the clip of I Feel Love by Donna Summer. I think it's pretty clear that these two songs sound quite a lot alike, you know, and that's just the reality of it. But I don't think it's very trivial for Beyonce to make a song that sounds something like I Feel Love by Donna Summer because it could cause a lot of backlash.
Yeah, but we're gonna guess in Cheap Shot Trivia
And avoid backlash.
which one is higher or lower, which one
Sure.
has more views.
Let's get into it.
Perfect. All right, everyone, welcome to Cheap Shot Trivia. Today is higher or lower. So, Jack, I'm just got to be honest with you. You're basically just guessing which one has more Spotify views.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
That
you
works for
can
me.
say that you're inferring that the other one is lower just by picking one.
One is higher. Sure, but we'll figure it out.
So,
Let's
okay,
go
the
for it.
first one.
Mhm.
Massive by Drake or Break My Soul by Beyonce.
Which one has more views?
Yeah. Or which one
listens,
has
plays?
which one has lower?
Yeah. I'm gonna say that Break My Soul has more plays, more listens.
Oh.
There we go.
yeah!
There we go.
1 for 1.
Cool.
So, okay,
Yeah.
Break My Soul versus As It Was by Harry Styles.
Ooh, which one has more? I'm gonna go with As It Was. Yeah.
Yep.
Just because that one's been out longer and it's a super popular song.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So here, let me break it down. I'm breaking my rule. Massive had 68 million. Break My Soul had 81 million,
Mm-hmm.
and then Harry Styles had 990 million. So it's a pretty drastic jump
difference
from there. So okay, As It Was or Woman by Doja Cat.
I'm gonna go with As It Was still. Yeah.
Woo, you're
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
You're right. Woman had 950 million. So
Yeah.
only 40 million off though. Okay, so we're resetting.
Yep. Okay.
Running Up That Hill by Kate Bush.
Oh my God.
Or Mi Porto Bonito by Bad Bunny.
You know, because of the international possibility, Mi Porto Bonito. No,
Okay. Running Up the Hill got 493 million, and then the Bad Bunny got 443.
Isn't it just amazing how we can keep this running up the hill joke running? It's
Yeah!
unbelievable.
So okay, Running Up That Hill or Heat Waves by Glass Animals.
You know what? I'm gonna hate myself for answering this way, but it's Running Up That Hill has more plays.
No.
Did Heat Waves hit 1 billion?
1.8.
Really?
1.8.
I didn't think that song was that good.
So okay.
Oh, whatever, I guess.
Heat Waves or Stay with Justin Bieber and the Kid Laroi.
Stay by the Kid Laroi and Justin Bieber. That one for sure has more views.
So it has 1.9 billion.
Oh,
and
wow,
Heat
that's
Waves
close,
has
though.
1.8. Yeah, it's really close.
But see, the thing is that song was so like that was a cultural movement for sure.
Yeah.
Stay
okay.
was yeah.
We're resetting again, and
Okay.
we're gonna do some trap music over here.
Oh gosh.
Wait for You by Future or Jimmy Cooks by Drake.
I'm gonna have to go with the Future song. No.
Let's
go.
I thought I was gonna trick you. No. Okay.
That's what I get for being tricked the last two times.
Dang it. So Wait for You or About Damn Time by Lizzo.
Wait for You probably again. Just because About Damn Time is so recent. That's the thing.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Did you psych me out?
About Damn Time has more.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
So Wait for You had 166, Jimmy Cooks had 115, and About That Damn Time had 280.
218 million. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
80. Okay.
280. Got it.
About Damn Time or Die Hard by Kendrick Lamar.
About wait. My options. What's the Kendrick Lamar song again?
Die Hard.
Die Hard. I'm gonna have to go with About Damn Time again, even though that's probably wrong. Oh, let's go.
Kendrick only has 100 million on that song. So okay.
Yeah.
The Kendrick Lamar song with 100 million or Hot Shit featuring Ye and Lil Durk by Cardi B.
Hot Shit. It's got to be Hot Shit. No? Is it just because it's so...
Hard.
Oh, wow.
It's Die Hard because
I literally... Yeah.
that song sucks. It only has 23 million.
Really?
Yeah, it
wow.
sucks.
Wow. I mean, we're saying it sucks and it has 23 million plays. That's a little funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
So I believe you got 3 wrong.
Right. But...
So...
No. Yeah.
You win! I'm trying to psych you out again just for shits and giggles.
You totally psych me out every time you do that shit, too. I fall for it. How do I fall for it? I don't understand.
It's because I don't know that I'm doing it in the moment and I'm actually messing up. And then I just go, oh, yeah.
Psyched you out. Well, I honestly adored that session of trivia. Great,
Perfect.
Great job with that. Thank you
Sweet.
for that. But now it's time to get into some For That We Adore. All right, Justin. So here's what we got for That We Adore this week. We've got a theme of 2022 songs, 2022, that need more attention.
Yeah, songs that we haven't gone over in today's top hits.
And that don't have very many plays either.
We were thinking of doing We Cry Together.
Yep. That
Off
was
of
one.
Kendrick. Mirror off of Kendrick. But,
Father Time.
I mean, we did an album review of it.
Yeah.
So
And like, that's the thing is like, it's not Kendrick doesn't necessarily need more attention, even though I would give it to him.
For sure.
I totally would, but
For sure. But we're going with people that are a little bit lower
more low.
key.
Yeah, low key.
So, all right, Jack, what do you have for us?
Well, it's funny that we said low key, and I'm going to start us off with this song because it's not exactly low key artists. They're pretty famous. It's
for sure.
The song is called Tomorrow by John Legend, Nas, and Florian Picasso.
Tomorrow. It's on. Oh, yeah. Yeah, just 12 hours from now, after the sun go down, after barrels of laughter, barrels of fun. Goodbye to yesterday, I'm proud, to God's grace I bow. Like the cicada bug makes that sound, loud in the trees down south. How I be unseen, but they hear me out. I can see my dreams, lucid. If you're happy, home need improvement. Take it to a new crib, pack your things and move in. Tie up all the loose ends.
So yeah, I mean, I like this song a lot. I think it's got a cool combination of artists. I mean, how often have you seen John Legend and Nas on a song together?
Yeah,
so,
I think I was expecting more.
Yeah.
I think I was expecting more from this.
Fair.
It's not that I don't like it. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
It's great. Say it one more time.
It's
great.
But it's not most prolific song of all time, but that doesn't like shit on it in any way necessarily.
Not at all.
It's well, because not every song could be a Bohemian Rhapsody or a Walk This Way.
Well, it would be Nobody.
Or
But
Nobody. I mean,
yeah.
we think that that's a great song. Nobody by Nas and Miss Lauryn
It's a
Hill.
fantastic song.
It's amazing, but it's not going to get the same notoriety because of what is generally valued in the popular eye.
But that's
nowadays.
why we had to spotlight this one as well.
Because it's a more low-key song. This song only has about 3 million plays. The things I like about it are, first of all, just Nas rapping, because Nas is
It's for like 2 minutes, basically.
Yeah, right. And he's 40 or 50 now.
For sure.
So just hearing his perspective on life and what he talks about is really interesting.
Yeah, he's very spiritual as well. So the different perceptions that he has, the different angles that he takes.
And he's kind of also taking a victory lap, I mean, in his life, because, I mean, Nas grew up in some of the most rough areas in New York. So it's like, for him to make it out of that with family and love and all this other stuff, why wouldn't you be taking a victory lap? Here's some lyrics to exemplify that. Yeah, just 12 hours from now, after the sun go down, after barrels of laughter, barrels of fun, goodbye to yesterday, I'm proud. To God's grace I bow, like the cicada bug that makes the sound. Louder than trees down south, it's how I be unseen, but hear me out. I can see my dreams. Lucid if you're happy, homie, then prove me. Take it to a new crib, pack your things and move in. Tie up all loose ends, stop whatever's not progressive. Learned a lot of lessons. People don't know they was teaching, but they still were. I don't let no one deceive me on my real worth. Like, I mean, it's like, come on, those are amazing lyrics. And so, yeah, I think that's what I love about this song, is just the maturity of it too, because John Legend is not exactly a young guy anymore necessarily either. And I think it's cool to get that kind of perspective. Justin, what do you have for us?
Well, I kind of have the next 3.
Yeah, technically he even suggested this one to me. However, he doesn't like it as much, so it's mine.
Yeah, I was happy to give you that one. Let's just say that. I'm debating on where I want to start, because I'm gonna go over Mick Jenkins, Flying Lotus, and JID or JID. See, I don't know what it is anymore. I don't know which one it is.
I
don't know which one it is.
I'll personally go with JID, but you could say whatever.
I like JID, and then in parentheses, JID. But anyways.
Well, what's one of your songs? Give us a song.
Yep. So it's Waterslide featuring Relay and Mick Jenkins.
This water slide. Dripping never dry. If you wanna ride, then you gotta climb. Gotta put the work in. Fuck the bullshit. All I hear is dripping. Better if you hit this water slide. Bitch, you know I'm right. I just try to stay authentic. Know a lot of niggas say they own it when they renting. Lemon when I bought it had to get the windows tinted.
I really enjoyed this song. Mick Jenkins has a lot of singles that he likes to release on Spotify. This year he's had 15. Last year he had 25. Some of them are not that good.
Yeah, but that's quite a lot of content.
It's quite a lot of content, and most of them he just does the chorus to them when he's a verse rapper. So it's like, and then it's another rapper that's on it that's not very got paid. Mick got paid. That's what that says.
Fair enough.
Well, I was looking through all of them, and this one, it's so easy to listen to. The Relay's voice captivates me right away. Mick has the chorus and he has a verse, and I just love his deep voice. It's awesome.
He has a great rap voice. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, it's like he's a 60-year-old that smoked menthol cigarettes for 40 years. It's beautiful.
He's got a rough and gruff voice.
Yeah, well, talking about rough and gruff, we're gonna head to the trap side with JID, and it's surround sound featuring 21 Savage and someone I have never heard before, Baby Tate.
Let's check it out.
Why you do me indubitably? I feel like I'm a bust now. I feel like a bust down. When I shine bright, blind niggas is up now. In the cut, big black truck pack sacked up. You can pick it up now, nigga. Fuck it, okay. Push the fucking pack off of the porch or break a pound down. Get the scrap if it happen to blow. It makes a round sounds. Pussy cat on my lap, push it back and go to town down. Putting rap on my back and I'm black and snatching crowns.
Starting out with JID's chorus, man, it bounces.
Yeah.
His lyrics make me want to bounce.
His like vocal approach in the beginning of the song is very Devin the Dude-esque.
For sure. And the accents that he puts onto the words.
Yeah. Very
so
interesting
crazy.
too. Yeah.
And 21 Savage has a great verse as well. He says, Pillsbury dough man, I keep Pillsbury man, I keep dough by me.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
It's just funny.
And I mean, 21 always does good on a beat like this.
For sure.
Yeah.
And so the beat is I
Aretha
can't say
Franklin.
words. Aretha Franklin's One Step Ahead.
Cool.
And oh man.
It's a nasty beat. It's such a good beat.
It's so fun.
It's creative and it's energetic and it's, I don't know. Spicy is a word that comes to mind, but
for sure.
I that's just what I'm thinking of at this
right.
moment.
And then so it hops into Baby Tate just doing these crazy up and down the scale melodic approaches while she's doing 16th notes.
Yeah, and singing and rapping too. Yeah. It's basically like up and down a minor scale. Like if you played an A minor scale, like an A till like on a piano, all white keys, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. If you played it like that, you would get basically exactly the sound of what she's doing right there.
And it's like hopping. It's literally she
bouncy.
Sounds like she's hopping down the steps and then going back up.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's very cool.
And then the beat changes after
the total
that.
feel. Yeah, the feel changes right after that, and it's a total different. It's different. It's a different beat basically.
So I was actually debating on whether to showcase this one, but man, it's so good, and it only has 56 million.
And it certainly deserves a spot on
today's top hits.
Well, no. For that we adore.
Also for that, but it deserves to be up there on today's top hits.
Yeah, that I could see as well, for sure. For sure.
I mean, Hot Shit is on today's top hits by Cardi B.
Probably shouldn't be on there.
Not at all.
Especially
it's just because it has Ye, Lil Durk, and Cardi B on it.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't see how Ye is still relevant.
I don't like it.
Yeah. I'm going to have to go with you on this one. This should be on today's top hits, and Hot Shit should not be on today's top hits.
For sure. We want surround sound.
Exactly. And
well, we're going to take a little bit of a turn here. I'm going to talk about Flying Lotus. He is a producer, a wonderful one at that.
Mm-hmm.
And he did, a two-sided single.
Okay. Cool.
With what's his name? Devin Tracy. And so we're going to listen to the second one off. It's called The Room. That's the first song.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to listen to the second song, which is You Don't Know.
We keep playing the same old song. Oh no. Keep on fighting. So uninvited. No. Now my heart is so far gone. But you don't know. You think you do. You don't know how it feels, babe. You don't know.
Super cool drums. I love the drums. That's my first impression.
I was gonna be like,
lo-fi
Jack,
tone.
this is your like vibe of music, right?
Currently, yes. I love this kind of music. Yeah, this chill R&B kind of stuff.
And then it has
right
my flavor of lo-fi on it,
Yeah.
and then that's why I like it so much.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so it's easily digestible to the ear.
Yeah, this is a great pick, especially for the theme that we're choosing to do, the songs that need more attention. I mean, come on.
Because this only has 200,000 plays. It's a travesty, okay? Flying Lotus has made some of the great classic rap songs that no one's ever heard of.
Out of this generation.
Yes, a Kendrick song on his 2 albums ago that leads into a Snoop Dogg song all about DMT. It is the best like duo of 2 songs ever, because the ending of the Kendrick song goes right in to the beginning of that Snoop song.
And Flying Lotus produced both of those songs. Is that what you're saying? Wow.
It's so good because he's such a good producer, just like K-Tronida. He has these really complex, funky beats because they're not people that are going to write the lyrics. They're not going to be performing vocally. So they put all of that energy that a producer and a singer they're working on the production and the
Aspects,
singing.
yeah.
They're just working on that production aspect,
The
and they're
technical
putting
things.
all their energy into those.
It's like Phineas,
Oh my god, it's
Billie
so
Eilish's brother.
good. More featuring Anderson .Paak on his last album, and then he has a Denzel Curry. Denzel Curry's this. We haven't mentioned him on the podcast.
We
but
should definitely talk about Denzel Curry.
Hopefully, people know of him.
Oh, people
He's
know
just
who
this
Denzel Curry is.
dark rapper. He has this just menacing voice that just overpowers, and it's so it's intense.
So basically what Justin, you are saying is anything by Flying Lotus, produced by Flying Lotus, or associated with exactly, and you should check it out.
For sure. Especially this double-sided single, The Room. Because it has it's complete summer vibes, complete just easy listening as well. But it's complex. So you're not just listening to that BS club music. Oh, throwing shots
At the house beats.
Sean throwing shots. Even though it's lo-fi and they're probably throwing shots at me.
Fucking house people can go away, in my opinion.
Well, they're probably going to debate that their music is genuine. I'm going to debate that my music is genuine. But let's get into the best summer hits of all time by Rolling Stone and Generic or Genuine.
Generic or genuine? All right, Justin, continue this list for us, please.
Yes. So we're going to go through numbers 21 to 30 of best summer songs of all time.
According to Rolling Stone.
So we're looking down. It's honestly pretty good.
Not bad.
A little bit controversial down the line, but we're starting out with Harry Styles, As It Was, at number 30.
Came out this year.
That's my problem with it.
Okay, explain.
I mean, this list
Elaborate.
came out a month after this song came out.
And to put it at number 30 of all time.
Number 30, man.
Yeah, I see that point. Totally.
This is the beginning, put it at 50 song.
Yeah. It
for
should
2020.
It should be lower.
2022.
Yeah, it should be lower on the list. No doubt about it. I think it's not as good as some people might think
WAP.
it is.
Compare it to WAP.
I think WAP is more culturally influential than As It Was. As It Was just feels like a fart in the pants. I don't know. It just feels like
Nelly's getting hot in here.
that should be like number 15, 14,
I
13.
really think hot in here should be it should be hot in here. It should be up at number 10.
Yeah.
It should. So I'm just.
Yeah, I can't see how you would put As It Was a month into its being released is already a better song than a huge, maybe even global, right? Hot in Here was a global trend.
For sure, yes. And
Easy.
it still is. It's still a club hit around the world.
Yep.
So I'm gravitating towards generic.
Likewise.
With this. Yeah, we could debate on whether the song is generic or genuine, but no, let's just stick with this is a generic placement. So at number 29, we have Drake with In My Feelings. Off the Scorpion album, released in 2018. I love this version of Drake. The whole album. I think this is the most long-lasting that I'm going to be going back to this album more than any others because of the way Drake tried to make this song a single, and then he had a lot of other nice works of art within the album to appease rap fanatics like me. So I love his voice in this.
Mm-hmm.
I love how he does the chorus. Kiki, Do You Love Me? Are You Writing? Everybody knows everybody knows those lyrics. Those are the quintessential Drake lyrics.
Well, you almost said everyone knows what those lyrics mean, but I don't have no clue.
No,
what those lyrics mean.
Okay, what those lyrics mean could mean a vast
variety of
oh
things.
my goodness. It could mean Kim Kardashian. Okay.
It
and
could.
this was when Kim and Kanye were together, so there was a little bit of beef formed.
Yeah, Kanye did beef with Drake actually during this time a little bit, didn't
because of that.
he? Yeah, shit. Okay.
Yeah. So who knows who Kiki is? It could be Kim, it could be this person, it could be the other person.
Doesn't he say like Risha in the song or something later on? Like,
It's Riri.
Riri.
So it would be
yeah.
referring to Rihanna.
Yeah. Oh my God.
So what do you think, Jack?
I think this song is generic personally, but I mean that's kind of my like.
Okay.
Personal
but
take?
what about it on the list?
It could be lower. It's what so I think I don't like the placement either.
Yeah, I don't like the placement either. I think it should be around 45. It should be on the list.
Yep, I agree with that.
A Drake song should be on this list. It
And-
should be because of the time frame that
We're
Drake's
laying out.
legacy. And then
Yeah. It makes sense to have it on the list. I just don't like it better than Nelly Hot in Here. Like
for
I don't
sure.
there's no way that this song is better than Hot in Here by Nelly.
So, for example, if it started 49 and 50 with these two instead
Mm-hmm.
of 29 and 30, I would be very comfortable with calling both of these
Genuine placement.
genuine, both.
Yeah.
But I want to say this is genuine, but I'm gonna go generic.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going generic.
He wrote genuine. I just had to change his
Yeah.
mind.
So at 28, we have Sam Cooke, Summertime,
Yep.
released 1958.
Summertime and the living's easy. That's
Who's
the-
singing?
That wasn't that bad. That was the
Oh
original
no, it's not.
one.
It's not that bad at all. But it was the first time someone sang on the.
Yeah, on the podcast.
I almost did it to your rapping earlier. But yeah.
Well, now
so,
we need this who's rapping button.
Oh
Anyway.
yeah. Who's rapping?
Anyway. But yeah, I mean, this is quintessential melody. If you can't recognize this melody, you've basically never listened to music.
During the summer, because "Doing Time" by Sublime.
Right, is the other version of this song that probably
Well, it's
many
a new-
people
it's the
recognize.
new version,
And it
yeah.
gets used in movies and pop culture and TV and
Dave
stuff
Mara.
too. But this song, Summertime, like the original composition, has been around since like 1910 because of George Gershwin, who is a composer from that time.
Sweet.
Yeah,
So-
traditional American music.
Genuine, right?
Genuine, easy.
Yeah. I
And
like
it's Sam
it at,
Cooke.
I like it at 28 as well.
Sam Cooke is a wonderful singer, by the way.
For sure. So at 27, we have The Lovin' Spoonful with Summer in the City.
The funny thing about this list is how many songs we're finding that are, oh, it's this song. It's this song. It's
they're-
this sound.
Yeah, they're all in commercials.
Yeah.
It's all over the place in movies, ads. Man, I hear this song probably at least twice a month.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep. In just the background. Yeah.
So what are you thinking for this?
Genuine.
Yeah.
Easy.
I think it's an easy genuine.
Some of these I get to add to my list as soon as we're done doing this stuff. Because there are some good picks on
Oh
here.
my God, Jack. Speaking of that, we
And
at
s-
26, what do we have?
The song Pony by Genuine, which is another, again, one of those songs. Yeah.
Oh, it's so
Yeah.
freaking good.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think I liked this song 10 years ago.
I could see that because I could see it being overplayed from your perspective.
Cause I didn't like those weird synths that you were just doing.
Oh, yeah, the wet,
I
yeah.
didn't really like that
Sound.
It sounded like someone's like burping almost.
It kind of does, but it's such a cool texture. It's the nasty texture.
Yeah, but now when I listen to it back, I'm like, oh damn, this song stands the test of time. This
Yep.
was way in the future for the time because
yeah,
it was
'cause-
released in 1990 freaking 6.
This could be played at a club and everybody would start like grinding on each other.
Yeah, so
Same thing with Hot in Here.
What movie did they have it in, Jack? As
know what
a
it is.
sex groove. It's
Magic Mike.
Channing Tatum.
Yep.
It's a quintessential song for it.
Mhm.
It's
the one he
genuine-
dances to.
Yeah, it's genuine all around.
It's
I mean,
genuine.
Magic Mike, man. If it's good enough for Magic Mike, it's good enough for me. It's okay.
All right, moving forward. Even though you missed my Genuine reference.
I know, I got it, but if it's good enough for Magic Mike, it's good enough for me, Jack.
All right. Next song we have.
25 would say it, Jack.
It's Despacito by Luis Fonsi, Justin Bieber, Daddy Yankee. And I like the point that you made about this one, Justin. I'm going to let you have the floor with this.
They were gonna have a Daddy Yankee song on here no matter what. We know that Gasolina was number 50 on the greatest songs of all time. I mean,
which is fucking crazy. Because if you're saying that is in the top 10% of no, listen to me.
It's the top 1% of songs, Jack.
No, it'd be the top 10% of songs on that list.
Oh yeah, on that list in general.
If you're following that same logic, this would have to be in the top 10% of songs on this list. So it'd have to be top 5. It's so dumb.
So if we're gonna pick this song, Despacito or Gasolina,
I'm going with Despacito.
100%.
100 times out of 100.
But I'm kind of confused on why they don't have Gasolina. I'm kind of confused.
Yeah, no, it doesn't make sense because that's literally them going against their own logic.
Like, it's more of a summer song than this one too.
Dumb. Rolling Stones are dumb.
Yeah, but anyways, they got it. It's genuine. They got it. They got the right one in there.
This is generic for me. I'm just saying.
Yeah. So okay, I'll put generic / genuine. But man, if they had Gasolina here, I would be so disappointed. I would just be disappointed.
Oh yeah, because again, they would be saying Hot in Here is worse than Gasolina.
Oh my gosh.
Like Gasolina is somehow a better song than Hot in Here.
Yeah, and we need a Justin Bieber in here somewhere. Yeah. So let's just put him up here.
At the middle of the list as well.
Yeah, so I'll put / Generin. Yeah, I'm going to put Generin there.
Moving on to number 24, we have the Grateful Dead with the song Scarlet Begonias. And I mean, my mom right now probably did a backflip as we're recording this because she just loves the Grateful Dead, and we'll find a reason to talk about the Grateful Dead as well. So
the song that I really love that I'll listen to any time of the day, any time of the year is Athea.
Oh,
I love that freaking song. And this song kind of has the same vibe. It has that Grateful Dead vibe. It has those nice guitars, those nice high notes that they hit all the time. Mm-hmm. And it's just such a unit. This band is such a wholesome look, and all the
and a vibe and aesthetic.
Crazy.
I mean, well, the thing is with the Grateful Dead, like we were talking about how like a lot of their songs can sound pretty similar because that's the space that they occupy. Like their psychedelic rock, genre allows them to do really long songs that you're going to end up repeating sections over and over again, or you're going to sound like something you've done before when you've released, 20 albums, and then also allowing people to bootleg your concerts constantly. I mean, there's literally hundreds of recordings of the Grateful Dead live. They're the most recorded live band probably of all time.
That's awesome.
Because they just allow it to happen. So I could see how like you would think this song sounds exactly like, maybe Althea or, any other Grateful Dead song. I can't think of any right now, but.
Yeah, but so I think it's genuine for sure.
Yeah, it's genuine for sure.
Maybe a Grateful Dead song in the top 20, but 24.
I like 24. That's not a bad placement.
I like it. But should it be behind number 23 by Pavement? It's Summer Babe, the winter version.
Which doesn't make sense because there's also a summer version and it's the same exact thing. But whatever.
I really thought that they like distorted their guitars a little bit more for the winter version, and I was trying to find a spot that I'm like, you can hear the vocals a little bit more clear. It's a little bit more of a summer vibe compared to that winter vibe, but man, it's the same thing. It's the same song.
Yeah. So, I mean, I feel
released
like
in 92, some grunge rock. I almost said rap for some reason. Yeah, they're grunge rapping.
Yeah.
No, it's grunge rock.
And it's, it's music of the
Insane
time. I mean,
distortion.
you have like Nirvana during this time. You have Pearl Jam. You have, oh my gosh, Fountains of Wayne. That's, I guess, the early 2000s. But you also had just a bunch of, the Foo Fighters were a grunge band from the 90s. This was kind of the sound back then, was just to use really heavy distortion. So I think it works for the time. It was genuine to its time.
And I like the vibe of it right away.
Yeah.
It's like listening to it, it doesn't make your ears bleed, for one. It doesn't overpower you. And it's kind of got a nice groove.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
That's pretty much all there is to say about it.
I'm thinking genuine, but should it be ahead of Hot in Here?
No.
It's a genuine song, but it's a completely generic placement by the Rolling Stone again.
Agreed.
Again.
And moving forward, we have the song Old Town Road by Lil Nas X.
Putting it at number 22.
All right, so I don't like Old Town Road personally because it was too much of a stretch and genre crossing of two genres. I like rap.
I love it
but
so
I'm not
much.
a big country fan, and those two things don't mix well with me. Like, I don't think... So, okay, here's what I would say. Country and rap is like drinking wine and scotch in the same glass. It's like pouring wine and scotch into the same glass. Yeah, you can do it, and you would get really drunk, but would it be that good? No.
Well, it's wine beer. I like wine beer.
Okay, wine beer, though, is different.
But is it?
Yes, because scotch
Yeah.
and beer are totally two different things.
I love those weird combinations. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Like,
and I get it. Like, for some people, it works really well. This
dude,
just
just
feels
the-
like scotch and wine to me.
I know, just the composition of it, though. With those guitars in the background. Do you know what this reminds me of, Jack?
What?
It reminds me of someone coming up to you on horseback, saying howdy, and then slowly on the horse going into the sunset.
Like how the song starts and ends is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And then the middle of it is him telling you a story. Or her.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that being the experience that you would get, or the perspective that you would get from listening to this song.
Honestly, I really like Lil Nas X's voice when he's doing the what is it? He's trying to sound like someone that actually does country.
Yeah, but there's so much cringe that resulted from this song that it's just like a no for me.
What?
I'm gonna go generic. I don't like it, and
I'm
I just
strongly going genuine with this song.
I mean, I could see how you would say it's genuine just because it's so unique. So if we're going
For
that
sure.
angle, if that's your angle, I can agree. But,
And it's not the Billy Ray Cyrus version.
because that would be super generic, in my opinion. Because
Correct.
that was just done so that Cowboys
People weren't
can
so freaking mad at the
about
song.
it. Yeah, and mad at Lil Nas X.
Yeah, so we're going to go genuine with that
Fine.
one.
Whatever.
I compromised earlier. So to round out the list is at 21 is Eddie Cochran's Summertime Blues, released in 1958. Another oldie.
And another one of those. Oh, it's that song.
Yeah, and another goodie too.
And there ain't no cure for the summertime blues. That's what
It's
it
a
is.
It's a sweet jam.
How many times do you hear that at the end of a commercial, excuse me?
For sure.
A million times.
For sure. So I really think it's genuine, right?
I'd have
It's a
to
genuine
agree.
song. So
This
man,
portion of the list is not bad.
it's not that bad. This whole spot.
But they always fuck up their placements. Like, I think there's so many wrong placements
I
in
don't-
this list. There's a lot of good songs, but
I think it's kind of overthought
okay.
half the time.
Yeah.
Because
Or trying to be too inclusive of newer music.
for sure,
Like As It Was does not belong at number 30. No way.
no, I think you need a song that at least has 5 years. Like this In
Yeah.
My Feelings by Drake. It's 4 years.
But
It's borderline.
People have digested it for a while, so
Yeah,
I can see your perspective.
Exactly. That's what it is.
Yeah.
You have to be able to digest the song. You have to be like, okay, this is what the song did.
Mm-hmm.
We still don't know what As It Was is going to do. It's going to surpass 2 billion views.
Possibly.
No, it's 1 billion. I was getting it mixed up with another one.
yeah.
So it's at 990 million right now.
Yeah, it very well could get into the billions, no doubt.
So this list being released in 2 years and then it being on there at the placement, I feel like we could say genuine in 2 years.
Maybe. It just depends on there'd have to be some moving, and we'd have to see how that was responded to.
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Definitely. So this has been the Cheap Shot Music Podcast.
Please download or stream this episode wherever you get your podcasts.
Please leave a like and/or a comment on our social medias. It's greatly appreciated.
And thank you everyone for watching and listening.